So we continue with our Sefer Chofetz Chaim, and our big topic is the same. Toel is personal information. Toel, as we said, is for constructive purpose. Okay. And today's topic, teachers. So last time we discussed lawyers and therapists. Today's teachers. We have already detailed the laws of Lashon Hara as they apply to teachers who wish to discuss his or her students with others. An additional concern for a teacher is that of Gilui Sod, sharing information that was related in a confidence by a student. So one thing is about that we discussed before. If teacher is allowed, let's say, he's allowed to listen for Lashon Hara in order to help the student. Okay, so we said there is no problem. It's for constructive purpose. Now we're talking about this student told this teacher some secret, whatever secret it is. Maybe what's going on in the house. Maybe he's getting abused. Maybe I don't know, like some things. So okay. So of course the teacher promised not to say, or he's expected not to say, as we discussed before. Okay, so what to do? A common situation, especially among the teacher of the younger children, is where the student divulges information concerning his family, exactly, that his parents would certainly not want anyone to know. I mean, sometimes people think that because their children are small and they are not, and they do not understand many things. They sleeping, or they pretend to be sleeping. That they don't understand. At least they don't remember what was said, which is not true. So children remember what was said. Of course, maybe they don't arrive to the right conclusions, but they arrive to their own conclusion, and they can tell other people what's going on in the house. That's if you want to find out what's going on in that house, you come to a little child, and you start talking to him or her. They're going to tell you everything. So parents must be careful what they say in front of the child. Even they think that he's sleeping, he's in another room. Don't count that too much, right? Under no circumstances may a teacher believe such information if it is involved negativity, or if it becoming known cause, or if it is becoming known cause family harm, right? So whatever the child said. As we know, that children have they can fantasize, and it's not true, but in their mind it is true. So when she's telling you, it's they have no doubt that it is true 100%, but the reality is not like that. Obviously, the teacher may not relate to others what was said by the child. Moreover, the information to inform the parent of what the child said may be Rechilus, as it may cause ill will between the parents and the child, right? So he cannot even tell the parents. So what to do, it's a different story. Or anas dvarim, causing hurt through the spoken word, meaning that he's accusing parents of whatever the child said. In certain situations, it may be correct for the teacher to speak to the parents so they can caution the child not to repeat such information again. But I guess it's better to caution the parents not to say this information in front of the child. If, however, but okay, you can caution them to ask the child not to talk. Okay, see what happens. If, however, the child mentions something that is cause for alarm, the teacher's involvement may be necessary. This is especially true when the information involves abuse. So if child is talking maybe in money issue, that issue, I mean he's not in a harmless way, this child, okay. So that's fine. You're not allowed to believe. But when he's talking about abuse, so again, do not believe, but be alarmed, and you as a teacher have an obligation to do investigation. The matter must be investigated, exactly, and when necessary, the proper authorities should be contacted. Okay, page 413, so this is continuation. 360, okay. When older students share personal information with the teacher may not pass the information to others. That's very serious business. If one advises a colleague or a supervisor, if one advice of a colleague or a supervisor is necessary, the student's identity should be divulged. I mean, if it's possible, sometimes it's very obvious who they're talking about. The teacher may reveal the information along with student's identity only when student disclosed facts of which halacha requires him to inform others. This includes any medical condition or behavioral problem or which school administration should have been informed. For example, chemical abuse, imbalance. Okay. As in the case of the therapist or a lawyer, a teacher should be in contact with halachic authorities in dealing with the issue of confidentiality. Okay, so you gotta be very careful. Okay, so let's stop here.